How to diversify a regular fried egg for breakfast to make it tasty and unusual. Today we will be cooking this deliciousness. Look, in literally 2 to 3 minutes, you'll have a new take on fried eggs on your table. Let's start preparing a delicious breakfast. I will need 1/4 of a small onion, just a little bit for, so to speak, aroma and a hint of flavor. I take a small piece of onion like this. It needs to be chopped. I chop the onion finely like this. Put the pan with oil to heat up. Grate the cheese on a fine grater for now. Take 2 slices of bread, I have a baguette, and cut them into cubes like this. This kind of scrambled eggs is very unusual. By the way, I have a breakfast recipe where you make pieces of bread in milk and egg. It's very tasty. By the way, you can add garlic to this recipe, but it's optional, for those who like a bit of garlic in the morning. Set aside a little bread for now. And here we'll cut the tomato. Of course, you can adjust the amount of tomato to your liking, but I will use half of it. Cut the tomato. I will also cut it into cubes, like the bread. In general, tomatoes in a pan with eggs are delicious. I think you have, of course, cooked like this. But with the addition of bread and onions, it's something unusual. So now let's definitely check what's in my pan here. The onion should become translucent and a characteristic aroma should appear. It smells really delicious. Add a little salt. Also, if you like, add some pepper. I will add the pepper a bit later to the tomatoes. Now I add the tomatoes here. You see, just a little bit of tomato. I'm making practically a single serving, but if you want less, you can use less. Although what could be less, this is a hearty breakfast. All right, now I wait. The tomatoes should release their juice. A little bit of salt. Oh, and I completely forgot the pepper. You need just a pinch of pepper, although it's all a matter of taste. You can add any other spices you like. But I prefer salt, pepper, and herbs, nothing more. Look, now the smell of tomato. Delicious. In general, I love such breakfasts, and I say just like that, breakfast at Grandma's. This kind of scrambled eggs and pancakes. Just perfect. All right, good. Let's wait a little bit for the tomato to release a bit more juice. And this juice will soak into the bread, so to have something to soak in, I'll wait a bit. Don't set the heat too high so it releases juice and doesn't burn. Now I'll take 3 eggs. They need to be beaten first. Oh, look at my luck here. I have a double yolk egg. So I have 4 eggs today. I'll beat them a little with a fork like this. Although you can crack them directly into the pan, it's up to personal preference. A little salt. So everything cooks very quickly. So look here. The tomatoes have almost turned into a mush. It's just the right time to add the bread. And now we wait for the bread to start toasting a little. At this stage, you can add some garlic. See, we're cooking it a little differently now, and it's already delicious. The bread needs to be toasted a little. I like it when it's slightly toasted, so I'll turn up the heat a bit and wait a couple more minutes. The bread has absorbed the onion juice and tomato juice, and it's just, well, delicious. Chop some greens right away. I use just half a sprig of dill and parsley. Let's add a piece of butter. Like this. With butter, the bread becomes more tender in taste. But you can adjust the amount of butter to your liking. Just another minute or a minute and a half. I can already see it starting to crisp up, you see, from the sides. So, look, you need to do everything quickly here. Just like that, we simply send it in. Egg, sprinkle with cheese, while the egg on top hasn't set yet, so it starts to set together with the cheese. and immediately sprinkle with herbs on top. As soon as the herbs are added, I immediately lower the temperature. I had it at 11, I set it to 7, although there are 14 settings in total. And now I wait for it to just finish cooking so that the egg white is fully baked. And the cheese will melt anyway if it's too... The temperature is high, so it doesn't burn from the bottom. Well, that's it. Such aromas are already coming out. In general, breakfast sets the mood for the whole day, so make it delicious. I understand that everyone works and sometimes there's no time, but Saturday and Sunday. This is the time when we can have breakfast with the whole family. I usually bake a mountain of pancakes on Sunday morning and make some delicious breakfasts for everyone. Everyone likes it. You can add some garlic, bell pepper, finely chopped together with tomatoes, for example. In general, it will be simply amazing. You can also add chopped green onions instead of herbs. Try it. It's delicious. And instead of oil, you can use lard with streaks. Well, that's just divine. Today, Dima went to the market and bought some homemade lard with streaks in the morning. We call it generals here. You see, it's slightly smoked. In general, you can slice it now and have it with these scrambled eggs. That's it, everything is ready. The cheese has already melted. I'm turning it off. Look at the other side of the scrambled egg. See how it looks. See, like this, Dima, show it. You see, nothing is burning. Just like that. You just need to get used to the pan and the stove, to the temperature, all right? Let's serve it. You can serve it straight from the pan, but that's risky. But it looks really cool. Guys, this is an omelette for one person. Here's the diameter of the pan. Well, this is how my Dima eats it. Yeah, okay, what's there to eat? It just seems that way. So here I have a diameter of 26, well, 2 pieces of bread, half a tomato, a full breakfast. Guys, give it a try. Why not? It's tasty, unusual. Enjoy your meal, everyone. Write how you make omelets at home. What unusual ingredients do you add? It will be very interesting, and I'll treat my loved ones to a new breakfast in the morning. With breakfast like this, you might skip lunch. Yeah, all right, what else is there? More pancakes. By the way, I make pancakes on Sundays. And usually like this, once a month, I make a mountain of pancakes. And I wrap them with cottage cheese, meat, and ice cream. And then, if there's no time during the week, usually there's no time for breakfast during the week, I quickly heat them up. But on Sundays, we indulge in treats. That's it. Love you all. Kisses, love. Take care. Enjoy your breakfast. Bye-bye. Well, breakfast is served. Look, just like that. It looks so beautiful. Enjoy your meal.